Hi everyone! So in the final leg of our journey, or part 5 of Destination Saskatchewan, we will be spending 3 nights at 3 different campgrounds. The first is Beauvais Lake Provincial Park in Alberta, and the second is Golden Golf Club RV Park in Golden, BC, and the third is Jeune Provincial Park near Kamloops, BC. So we hope you enjoy this video.
Highly recommend this place. Wonderful.
This is an excellent oat milk latte, by the way. And Gordon, you're enjoying your decaf?
I'm loving it. I love the coffee bar, spa, and boutique. Beauvais Lake. We got it at last minute. I think it was probably cancellation. We changed our itinerary to try and avoid the smoke. And I'm not sure there's smoke anywhere right now, but that's the way things work. Anyway, beautiful site. It's powered. Lots of room. We could actually be back a little farther if we wanted. Yeah, it's nice. Lots of privacy and backs onto the trees. Very pleasant.
We just arrived at Beauvais Lake Provincial Park in Pincher Creek, Alberta, and wow, we have a great site.
And we're also close to, we're not far from the washroom. We've got water tap in front of us, garbage not too far away. So it just makes life easy.
Yeah, and power plugged in.
We're becoming addicted to power sites.
I know. Yeah, and this trip actually we reserved pretty much all of the sites because we were cognizant of the fact that a lot of people will be traveling within the country. A lot of international visitors would be here as well, and this place is busy today. It's a Friday. Yeah, so all the sites look full.
We're just heading off to the lake right now. When we were here before, I did a paddle down that way. There are private houses on this side of the lake. And then Mickey and I did a hike up there. I think that was the bluff we went up to. You get a wonderful view. You can see to the west the Rocky Mountains, and it's a nice trail. And I don't know if we'll get a chance to do it again. The camp host was just warning us that there are a couple of bears with cubs, and perhaps more dangerous, there's a couple of moose that have calves with them. So. We're doing a short hike just because we do want to get going. Plus, our campsite's a nice one, but it'll probably get pretty warm. Yeah. And so we don't want to leave Finch.
Okay, so this is the trail we're doing today.
Piney Point Trail. Yes, we are carrying bear spray, and we also actually have 2 air horns with us.
My map says 770 from the trailhead.
That's
It
okay.
looks a lot longer than that.
Well, if you add the two together, that's probably like 990 plus whatever, even if it's 700, so still only 1.5K.
That's true.
So we'll get up here, and seeing how the time is, we may go back. We're just worried about the van getting too warm.
Yeah.
If we have the chance, we could do a loop.
Go there!
Making being loud. At times like this, I wonder about the salmon-scented sunscreen I put on. Not too steep. I think Mickey and I are in disagreement. I think we did Mount Baldy the last time we were here.
No, we didn't.
She says Mount Albert. We'll have to check our video and find out. Beauvais Lake. We're kind of looking pretty much east. I would be looking more to the northwest. Beautiful. A shot of the Rockies. Campground, kind of right over there.
Okay, here we are. Piney Point Lookout.
Lots of different options here. I think what we're going to do, go down this way and then come back along the Lakeshore Trail, just for something different. It's only taken us about 45, maybe 50 minutes.
There's a marker on this tree, and this is the way down to the lake.
We think this is actually a part of a cross-country trail, hence the black diamond sign. It's steep, but it's not, difficult steep. Not for someone hiking.
So just reached the junction with the Lake South Shore Trail, and this is the one we came down, the cut line.
It goes up to the summit we were at.
Yeah, it's probably a good description.
I would call it the Mr. Peanut Head Trail. Mickey just hit the air horn by accident, which piqued my heart rate very quickly.
But it was a good test to know that it worked.
Lake down there. Our last video here, we'll put a link in the description. I was paddling here, trying to stay steady with the wind, and I saw a moose and her calf go up and around the beach. I couldn't get too close.
Great hike. Big bang for your buck for the effort.
And of course you could combine it with the other hikes if you liked as well.
Yeah.
Of course. So yeah, 90 minutes, pleasant. It stayed cool. Of course, your mileage may vary.
Yeah. We really enjoyed our stay here.
Yeah, we'd forgotten how much we enjoyed this area. There's, nice place for a paddle. Some moderate hikes if you want to do it. I can probably combine them if you wanted longer. Big spaces for camping.
Yeah, so we're glad we came back to explore it a little bit further and try another hike.
Yeah, we already talked about coming back to do a different trip. So
Mount Baldy.
or the other one. I can't Eckhart or whatever it is. Albert. Anyway.
Okay, so we're now heading to Golden.
Kind of our last leg.
Yeah.
We've got 2 stops before we go home.
Yeah.
There's our spot, number 6. Reasonable privacy. That one's a little close, but kind of in the back of the RV blocks it. Most of the spots here are relatively big. Nice amongst the forest. Kind of park-like. Except you've got a golf course right beside you. There's a passcode for the door. Golf course is just behind. So my walking trail petered out. It doesn't match anything on the Guy app, but it does look like there are several trails from here. Despite my renowned route finding ability, I continually get lost in RV parks or campgrounds. So it took me about an extra 10 minutes because I couldn't figure out where the heck I was when I was coming back.
I saw you go that way.
I was only off a couple loops.
So we're here, and it looks like there's a provincial park over here. We saw that on the way in, and there's some trails in there.
Yeah, there certainly saw some. I look like, I don't know if they're biking trails or mountain biking trails. I think this is a very athletic community, and they're down and around here.
Yeah.
We could ask our friends Alex and Pete. They do some biking. Maybe they found some spots near here.
Yeah. Burgess James Gedson Park.
It's actually a late start for us today. It's just about 8 o'clock. I'm going to rustle up some breakfast. Okay, truth be told, I said I'm going to rustle up some breakfast. I just walked to the restaurant and got one of their breakfast specials. They had French toast, but I'm not a big French toast fan. If it had been pancakes, no question. We were somewhere in one of our camping adventures in the last couple of weeks where I did have pancakes, and they were absolutely wonderful. In the interim, just a basic breakfast. What's the one thing about when you're camped where there are facilities close by, restaurants or something, it's just very tempting. We actually got dinner last night here too. I had a burger, and I did find some spring rolls for Mickey, so she was able to combine that with some other food, but yeah, no vegan options for her, unfortunately. We're just parked on the side of the road in Revelstoke. It's got this, or Revy as everyone calls it here. There's just a nice strip where you can park your RVs, and it's basically tour buses and rental RVs primarily. And I went into La Baguette, which highly recommend. The food in there looks amazing. It's very busy. And I was chatting to a young fellow, Jacob, who has been living in Revy for a couple of years, and really loves it. It's a nice balance. It's not nearly as touristy as some of the resort towns. So yeah, it's got a nice balance.
Lucky for me, he managed to get me a veggie wrap. And look at that cake. Oh, that looks good. And he also got a decaf latte and a soy latte for me. So that's perfect. And it's raining right now, so it's good. It's nice and cool in the van.
Okay, we're just getting set up for dinner, and we're at Lac Lejeune, which is our sort of destination before we head home. It takes 4 hours from here to get back. Just a beautiful campsite. Trees, got some shade right now. That's nice. And it's about 22 degrees here, and it was 30 degrees in Kamloops. The elevation makes a huge difference. Beautiful. I think we'll go for a walk down to the lake after dinner. There we go. There, Mickey, I put this here so you have a seat when you're cooking. It should make dinner a little bit easier.
Simple dinner tonight.
Yeah, simple, except for moving that rock.
Yeah. I was able to sit while I was cooking. And this is just instant yakisoba noodles. I added beef to Gordon's and some tofu for me. Very simple. We're both really tired from the traveling, so.
Morning, everyone.
Morning. So it's our last morning camping and we're heading home today.
Yeah, we've been out a couple of weeks, a few days shorter if you've followed our series, largely because we were worried about continued smoke in Alberta and Saskatchewan, so we came home a little bit early. We just want to fix a couple things, like the windshield, for example, on the van where the crack is continuing to grow, so we want to get that addressed. So we're actually right now at Lac Jeune, which is quite commonly either our first stop or our last stop on trips, depending on the direction we go.
And it's a beautiful campground. A lot of the sites are really nice. And some have views, but most of them are very private. So we really enjoy staying here.
And a shout out to Bob and Mike, who are two of our viewers, who are camping here and have camped here, a long time. I think they've been doing it for like 25 years with their families and things. So
so it was great chatting with them.
Yeah, they spotted us as we were walking down by the water last night, just for an after dinner walk. So we've come in from Beauvais Lake, then Golden, and then here. And we've actually enjoyed all three spots.
Yeah, and Golden, we've never stayed at the Golden Golf Club RV park before, and it was pretty good. I mean, it really felt like a provincial park there.
Yeah, to a large degree.
Yeah, so. The sites were large, and most of them have trees and around it and private, and nice washroom facilities, and so we really enjoyed staying there. And Beauvais, of course, we love that. We've been there a long time ago, and now we went back and we got a chance to explore some more and do another hike, so that was great.
Yeah, and if we'd have stayed an extra day, I think would have gotten a paddle. The lake would be a nice little place to go for a paddle. So that was great as well. And also, with regard to Golden, I guess two things. First, Alex and Pete, thanks for your recommendation.
Yes, yeah.
And secondly, I think if you had bikes, it would be a good place because you're only even a short walk, I think, to some mountain biking trails that you could hike on. And I'm guessing that just even the road network, and there's some bike trails there. So if you're a cyclist, that might be appealing. Yeah,
and if you're a golfer, it's just perfect. There's a clubhouse and restaurant, and great facilities there. And Golden is beautiful. It's surrounded by the Rocky Mountains. So it's a nice environment to be in. So this is the last part of our trip. Destination Saskatchewan, and so we had an incredible trip. It was a great adventure.
I'm looking forward to going back already.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Once I get a new windshield.
So if you didn't get a chance to catch some of our other videos or previous videos, please go back to our channel and do that. It was an incredible trip, and we hope you enjoyed this particular video, and if you did, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.